Hey everyone, this is Darren Vanette, your ambassador of increase, committed to help you excel in life and business. I am so excited tonight to share with you on behalf of the Kingdom Business Leaders. We are doing a marketing series on showing you how to brand and market your business. And tonight I'm going to share with you a basic strategy, 4 key elements, just 4 things you need to have on any ad, any advertising, any flyer that you put out so that you can ensure that you get the best possible results from your marketing. So without any further ado, let me share my screen and we're going to dive right in right now. Okay, so if you can see my screen, like I said, my name is Pastor Darren Vanette, and I'm representing, I'm one of the coaches as well as teachers inside the Alliance of Kingdom Business Leaders. We are a community of kingdom business leaders committed to doing business God's way. It is God's will for you to prosper. And so we must constantly be increasing our mindset, but also our skill set. So as you renew your mind, but you should also be developing your new skill sets. And as you develop and apply yourself, develop new skill sets, God is going to bless you in a greater way. Many times people are growing one area of life and not paying attention to the other area of life. And so we tell people the skills pay the bills. And so if you're not developing new skills, then you're limiting yourself to the apportionment of apportioned blessings that Father God has apportioned for you. So let's dive right in. I'm going to give you we're going to talk about, this is a little segment for that I'm taking away. It's a little takeaway from a whole series I've done on how to elevate your business. And so tonight I'm going to take a little segment just to pull out of there to create a time of teaching for you. Okay. And so I just want to first of all, let you know that agriculture is never going to go away. God gave us a principle. He gave us everything we need. It was created to create everything we wanted. It's the power of the seed. And so God has given you everything you need. Anything you want in the world, you can create what you want from seed and time. And so even God himself is bound by his laws and his principles. And so all wealthy people, I say, use leverage. They leverage 4 things: time, money, preferably your money, information, and relationships. And so we're going to take one of those segments to delve into that tonight. So you guys are familiar with one or many of these brands. We've got everything from McDonald's to Facebook, Disney, Pepsi, Lego, MasterCard, Visa. These are brand names that you are all familiar with or that you've seen from time to time. So what I want to do is I want to take this, just use these as a small example to show you how companies are advertising and how they're using laws. Now, guys, laws are set. They are in place. Even God himself is bound by his own laws. He can't go against his own word. And so what we're doing now, we're talking about laws and principles and laws simultaneously. If you hear me say one, I use those interchangeably. But they're basically letting you know that laws and principles are set. They're fixed. What goes up is going to come down. It's a law of gravity. Well, there's laws, there's spiritual laws, there's laws of increase. And so these companies, these corporations, the ones that are succeeding and excelling, they're simply using the laws of God. They're using the laws of the kingdom. And so if you are a kingdom business leader, why not use God, your Father God's laws, to increase your business? And so tonight, I just want to talk about a very simple principle. This is going to blow your mind because these are so simple. We hear these words all the time, these 4 words: who, what, how, and why. And I want you to be able to apply this to whatever you're doing. If you're launching a website, if you're doing a flyer, if you're doing a brochure, whatever you're doing to advertise or promote your business, these are the 4 questions that you must answer to be successful, or to have a successful ad or flyer or brochure or a business card. So first, let's talk about who. And I'll use a business card as an example right now. Your business card should answer who you are. And then it should answer, what do you do? How can I contact you? And number 4, why should I do business with you? So let's talk about these. Who you are. Your brand name speaks volumes about your target market. It should attract the people that you are it should speak to the people that you're trying to attract. So if your brand name is um, Barney's Caskets, you know, that sounds like a small hometown casket company. But if your name, if that same casket company is called Lifco or High Rise Casket Company, you know, it sounds more corporate. It sounds more branded. So you want to create a brand name or a business name that speaks to your target market. So you have to, number one, know who are you trying to reach? Who are you trying to talk to? So create a brand name, create a business name that speaks to who you want to draw attention to. Number two, who you are, what do you do? I mean, I see it right now. I look at ads driving down the interstate. I look at TV commercials. I mean, it's just look at any ad, and sometimes they'll say Johnson and Johnson or Johnson and Carter, in the phone number and a website. Well, what do you do? What are you selling? So answer the question, and then especially a lot of major brands, major corporations, they ride or they assume that people know who they are and what they do. I just don't think it's worth risking in a world where it's filled with so many competitors, information overload. So specify what you do. So if you're going to say, you know, and I'll use one of my businesses for example, VIP Promotions, you know, and then I say that's who I am, what I do. Then so it says promotions, but I have a tagline. I have an actual description of signs, banners, T-shirts, websites, whatever I'm doing. So who I am is VIP. I can even say VIP Promotions. What I do is signs, printing, websites, brochures, right? How should you contact me? Well, there's three primary ways. Number one, obviously your telephone number. Then you have an email address. Then you have a website. Now you can use social media icons. So how people contact you, there again, I think you should always have a basic format, but also keep in mind that you should have people be able to contact you based on your target market. For example, I was doing a speech to a group of young people in Texas some years ago. And after my presentation, the young people that I was speaking to just said, man, I really enjoyed your presentation. And they told me, hey, Mr. Darren, I'm going to kick you. And I said, if you kick me, I'm going to kick you back. Not knowing that their language, the way they communicate, I didn't know kick was an app that age group just gravitated to, because I was going to kick him back. But what I'm saying is they were actually paying me a compliment. Hey, we like you. We're going to kick you. And I don't even know if Kick the app is still around now. That's been about 6 or 7 years ago. My point being is that you want to have people, how they contact you should again be, you should take into consideration who you're talking to, who your target market is. And the last, but certainly not least, is why should I do business with you? In a world of 50 other people doing the same thing, come on, guys, thousands of people want the same thing you want. I mean, you're a speaker, you're a coach, you're whatever you are, you're a farmer, you're a veterinarian, you're a teacher, whatever you are, there's thousands of people that want the same thing that you want. The question is, why should they do business with you? Why should they choose you? So in my printing business, I use the example, VIP Promotions is who I am. What I do is signs, printing, brochures, advertising, blah, 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 blah. How should you contact me? VIPcandoit.com, phone number 504-296-2414, website, email address, Facebook. But then when I get to why should you do business with me? I have a simple tagline that says, we spoil every customer. Now, why would I put that? Because psychologically, people want to be spoiled. Now, I got this. This is a kingdom principle, like I told you before. The kingdom principle based on love says that love never fails. So guys, if you put or integrate love in your business and you can communicate that to your customers, they will perceive that and understand that and want to do business with you and gravitate towards you. So for example, we spoil every customer. You know, we had people, sometimes we'd have people come into the print shop saying, remember, you said you're going to spoil me. I didn't take that offensively. That's just lets me know that my advertising is working, because they were drawn to we spoil every customer. And then sometimes I had accompanying taglines that I would use that I would verbally say. For example, and I used to use this one time, like in a brochure, I said, we're going to treat you so many kind of good ways, you're bound to like one of them. That's the indication or the implication that we're going to spoil you. We're going to overwhelm you with service or whatever it is that our business provides. And so that is a reason why it's a very compelling reason, because we know that love never fails. And so if I, and by the way, a lot of people are not drawn to improvement. Nobody wants improvement, because for me to want improvement a lot of times is to admit that what I have is not good enough. It's like nobody gets a new and improved mother or new improved husband or spouse, because you're literally admitting that the one I have is not good enough or that it's failed. So rather than promote the new improved and the bigger or the better, no. I don't have the bigger, better mousetrap, but why should you do with me? Now, I base this on because there are so many printers out there. I want them to know that we would go the extra mile. So whatever your why is, you want to create a tagline to embody that will communicate to your customer. So once again, you want to identify who you are, what you do, how to contact you, and why. 4 basic, simple steps or questions that you would ask to create an awesome, or an effective ad. Guys, listen, these questions, they don't, we haven't even talked about the design aspect, but design actually accentuates or adds to those questions. So if you've got a nice design, a nice image, that complements your questions. But at the core, I've seen fancy ads, beautiful graphics, but they don't answer these 4 core questions. And so as a result of that, we don't know how much money they're losing or what clients they're not acquiring. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen right now. I see we have several people on the line tonight. And if you have questions, this is the time to let's engage. If you have any questions, we'll answer those, because we want you. This is the basics of advertising. Answering these questions. If you can't answer these questions, you're just throwing money away. You're just printing things. And you're just posting. Oh, and I didn't even talk about sizing. When you're posting ads on social media or graphics, and we'll talk more about that in the coming series about graphics, but you want to make sure colors matter. Colors matter. Size does matter as far as the shapes, and the fonts matter. So we're going to dive deep into all aspects of these marketing questions so that you can know how to put an ad together, how to know it's going to be effectively marketed, because and I'm also going to do a session. Make sure you guys tune into the session we're going to do on the psychology of selling. People, you want to reach an emotion. You want to make them, sometimes the best way to reach a person is to make them upset, because now you got their attention. There are literally some advertisers that want to make you upset to cause you to take action, to cause you to consider. And when you reach emotions cause people to make decisions. You're really afraid, or you really want to be safe, or you're really happy, you're really excited. We make decisions based on emotions, and then we justify them logically. So guys, that's my thoughts for tonight. I'm gonna open up for Q&A. Anyone have any questions, comments, or concerns? Okay, well, if there's no questions, comments, and concern, I trust and pray that something I said tonight has added to your business acumen in the area of marketing. And so this video will obviously be posted in our members area of our Facebook page, as well as the members section of our website. So I look forward to seeing you guys in the next session on next week. God bless you much.